Hola. I want to show you something. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. It's telling me my connection is weak. Maybe it's because all the time that I put the organ, like something like this, in front of the computer, like when I use my wand, it'll tell me that. And I'm wondering if it's because it's fighting all of the effects of electromagnetic pollution. Hola, Tracy. I want to say thank you to all of you who hung out with me yesterday when I did my karaoke lip sync thing. I was on live for like an hour and a half, and I was playing every song like from the 80s. It was R&B all the way. And we were just raising vibrations because it's like there's tension, you know? There's tension going on. And I don't want you guys to forget that this is a time of great change. And it's positive, beneficial change. No matter what it looks like on the outside, this is a time for us to start really connecting to who we are and using our power within ourselves so we can start manifesting things in our lives. So yesterday I started off talking about mantras, and we did a mantra for compassion. It's very important to give compassion to the planet. If you're feeling like you want to go do something, you want to beat somebody up, whatever it is, you got to calm yourself down and you got to bring yourself back to one. And if you want to do something about the events that are happening in the world, it begins with yourself. So when you do the work with yourself, that goes out, that reflects. So that is the way to heal the planet. You know, picketing and doing all of these crazy things that are going on. That's not it. That's not it. That's what's been being done for like over and over and over and over again. It is time to do something different. So I want to share today with you a mantra. Hola, Larry. I want to share with you guys a mantra. I did mantras all of 2014. I did it for a whole year, morning and night, chanting 108 times a day. And you can get some beads, prayer beads, and these prayer beads, you can pretty much get them anywhere, but they have 108 beads. And so when you do a mantra, you want to do it 108 times. And when I first started doing the mantras, I was kind of mixing it up a little bit, but it works out best if you do one specific mantra for 30 days and then move on to the next mantra. Because that way, what's happening with a mantra is a frequency, it's a vibration. And it's Sanskrit. I'm specifically talking about Sanskrit mantras, because a mantra is also like when you say something to yourself all the time. But these Sanskrit mantras are really healing to the planet and to the body, mind, and soul, spirit. So when you say them, you are emitting a frequency, and this frequency goes out to the universe. There's other people that are chanting these mantras all the time. And so it connects with the frequencies that attract whatever the mantra is intending. So you have mantras for peace, love, and compassion, like the one we did yesterday. Today we're doing a mantra for abundance and prosperity. And I am telling you, you do these mantras, they work. I started doing them last year, changed my life immediately. I mean, it was change that I saw, and that's how come I kept doing it for a whole year. And now I do the mantras. I don't do them like I did last year, because last year I was, it was just time to do it in that way, very dedicated and focused to the mantra twice a day. Hola Balkis. Larry said I had 2D confirmation by 2D light worker out in California who said that I need to get there ASAP. You better pay attention. You better pay attention. There's definitely something out here for you. There's something that's calling you. So you definitely want to pay attention to that. My cousin, hola, Betsy. Mari, going to court at 1. Please send your energy to help me through this. It's with you know who. Please send me some love. Nena, I am sending you. You just gave me the chills right now. Here's what I'm going to do for you. You just gave me the chills right now. This is my cousin. And I'm going to do this cleansing and healing. And you get the benefits of this even if you're not around it. I'm about to send you some love for Betsy, who's about to go to court today. And we're going to call upon the ancestors to help you with that situation. And you have a lot. Your father is the first one that you want to call in this situation, because your Father is always with you and he is always moving things in your favor. So he definitely, Larry says, I'm coming, Marty, come, because we're going to be meeting. We're looking to meet all of the people that are part of this vision of this project this year. That's what we're going to be traveling, doing, meeting people face to face. Ache, and disculpa for the interruption, pero aquí mira, H para ti. Make sure everything that happens is for your highest good, and you are well protected, divinely protected, and everything is going to go according to plan, in your favor. The plan is it being in your favor. So keep that, keep that energy high. No matter what, don't let anything get you down, Betsy. You got this. So, okay, so my lighter is not really working right now. I'm going to need a new lighter. But you felt it. I know. Ache. No. Don't be sorry at all. Don't be ever sorry. That was necessary. I know you're coming too, Betsy. I know you're coming. I got plans for you. De nada. You're welcome. Sending you love and high vibes. Okay, so this mantra, I started doing it. I was doing another mantra, and then my sensei, I have an energy sensei, Ray Tatro, and he tells me, he asked me if I wanted to crank it up, the things that were happening. And what happened with me is I was doing one mantra. A friend of mine in Canada called me, and she has said, do you do mantras? Are you familiar with mantras, with Sanskrit mantras? And I said, yes, because Sensei Ray had sent me a CD, and I know y'all probably heard the story before, but when I first heard the CD of mantras, I was like, hells no. I ain't saying none of that shit. What is that? What's lakshmi, swaha? What is that? I don't know what that is. So that's where my mind was when I was first introduced to them. But I know that everything happens for a reason. So what I did was I did my research, and I started listening to them, and I started feeling what the effects of what they were doing just by listening to the mantras. But still, I put it down at that point. That was the year before last, where I was just listening to them. So on this year, it was January of 2015. And so my girl calls and she's like, do this mantra, try this mantra. So I started doing this mantra, and I did the first day that I did it. By 3 days later, I was getting business to where it doubled what I was making before. You understand what I'm saying? So my business, and I've been, self-employed. I work for myself. So it was a time where, one of those times where you're thinking, oh my goodness, is this not working out? Do I need to rethink this? But those things happen when you're in business for yourself. You're going to get those thoughts. So then I get this call. And so when she did that, started doing the mantras, and it started working out. Then Sensei Ray tells me, you want to crank it up. And so I said, of course I want to crank it up. And I started doing this specific one that I'm going to teach you guys today. And when I did that one, and it's something that you start seeing little things happen, and then bigger things start to happening. And the more consistent you stay in it, then the better things happen. Because here's what's happening, actually. When you are consistent with something and you are believing it, you are creating a frequency within yourself that is magnetic, and it's going out and it's attracting things like itself. So as long as you have a high vibration, the universe is going to respond to that. So in doing my mantras, it was also a confirmation of prosperity and abundance. Like, I'm doing these mantras and I'm not like, oh, I wish that I was prosperous. I want to be prosperous. Nah, I'd be like, I am prosperous and abundant every single day. Abundance comes to me. So this is the mantra, and this is, and I explained it on the video yesterday, and I forgot my water. So I hope that, so the way that I do my mantras, because I did them for a year and a half, doing them for a year and a half, I started playing around. I wanted it to be rhythmic, because I know that another thing that is new for me is a lot of this information is new for me in this lifetime. But what I connect to, the things that I was finding, I wasn't really connecting to that. Like, I recognized the whole, culture of Buddha and Indians and the Sanskrit, and those are the people that really, use this philosophy and use these techniques. But we just gotta, us melanated folks, we just gotta do something different all the time. Not to say that the Indians are not melanated, because absolutely they are. But I wanted to have a different rhythm to how I did my mantras. So like this song, I just found it today. I'm feeling it, so I was doing my mantras to it, and so I'm gonna share it with you, and you guys can chant along with me if you like. I don't. Hopefully, this video will stay, because if you play music, they don't allow you to keep it up. But this is, I don't even know what song this is. This is the best of grammatic. And let me just tell you what the mantra is so that you'll know how to say it. It's Om, I'm, Kreem, Shreem, Kleem, maha, lakshmi, swaha. Lakshmi is the deity, the goddess of abundance and prosperity. So, like I always say, I recommend that you research before you do any mantras, so that you can know what you're doing and you feel good about the words that are coming out of your mouth, the sounds that are coming out of your mouth, because they're not words, they're sounds. That's why it's kind of hard to find the correct spelling, because it's really just a sound. So here we go. I'm Kreem, Shreem, Kleem, maha, lakshmi, swaha. 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 swaha. Om, 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 om. 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 I'm kreem, shreem, kleem, maha, lakshmi, swaha. That wasn't 108 times, but if you do it 108 times, you are going to start to feel the benefits of doing these mantras. You can also do mantras that are words that you recognize. I do a mantra for meditation. Meditate every day, no matter what. That's a mantra. That reminds me to meditate. Meditate every day, no matter what. So when you say things and when you put energy into yourself, you start receiving the benefits of that you did. Hola, Michael Melchizedek Moore. Representing as always. I'm a superhero. Superheroes represent. Hola, Joseph. Hola, Jay. So I'm gonna cut this one short. Thank you all so much for tuning in to this broadcast. Betsy, I'm sending you love. Hola, Angelica. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Roz. I appreciate it. I appreciate it very much. So I'm going to continue to do the mantras. I think mantras are very important. They've been very beneficial in my life. And yes, a lot of people have been commenting and asking. I am going to be doing a mantra CD. So I am looking for musicians and I'm looking for producers that produce music in the genre of like what you heard, like a jazzy soul, so that I can do mantras in that style so that we can introduce this way of healing to a whole new group of people, to a group of beings. This is not about you being a certain culture for you to be able to practice a specific science. So it's just about the knowledge and being able to use that knowledge so that you could progress in your life. That mantra is a mantra for prosperity and abundance. And a lot of people want prosperity and abundance. And I got to tell you this. Don't think that just because you did a mantra, all of a sudden you're going to get some money walking out your door, walking into your door. It's not like that. You have to think about what is prosperity and abundance. The first thing to remember is that you are the currency. So all of the money in the world that you want is in you. You are that currency. So once you recognize that, it's about putting your energy towards your intentions so you can start manifesting those things that you desire, those things that you want. And when you start paying attention to that, you're going to recognize that the things that you want are not the things that you thought you wanted. A lot of people think that they want fancy cars and mansions and things like that. And, it's like when you start really going into who you are and what it is that you truly want, ultimately what you want is to be happy. That's ultimately what people want. It's like they want the car because the car will afford them a way to go get, a job or whatever that will give them money so that they can be happy, so that they can get the things that make them happy. So if you could just go to focusing on the things that make you happy and skip by the car and the house and everything, then you start creating that vibration. Then you can create all kinds of mansions and cars and anything else that you want, but it starts with yourself. It begins with you. So there is no healing outside of you if there's no healing within you. It's not going to work. It's not going to be long lasting at all. Thank you so much for the love, Roz. I appreciate that. Angelica, Jessica Kimball, you ready to tickle those ivory keys? Ache, I'll set. So I'm going to leave you guys with that one. Let me know if it works for you. And I can't go without telling you that tomorrow I'm having a private study group, my Master Vibration Study Group at OrgonEnergySelfHealing.com. We're going to be doing a ritual for manifestation. Tomorrow is 11/11. 11/11 is a very high vibrating energy. I recommend for all of you to go look it up. Google 11/11, the frequency of that number, the meaning of the number, the symbology of that master number 11. And when that number comes to your attention, that means that energy is present. The energy of the master number 11 is present, and that means that you could take full advantage of it if you know how. So we're going to be talking about that tomorrow in my study group at OrgonEnergySelfHealing.com, and we're going to be setting up our intentions for what we're going to be manifesting, or what we have manifested was coming into fruition with this supermoon that's happening November 14th. Been talking about the supermoon. It's powerful. It's strong. Check out the other videos that I did talking about the supermoon. Michael Melchizedek says that it is his number. Yes, it is your number, Michael. You are the master. And everybody's been asking me about the copper bracelets and the crown and the earrings. It is Michael Melchizedek Moore. But he is really... the people that are supposed to connect to it will connect to it. It's nothing that you could just buy, if you know what I mean. But anyway, I'm out of here. Thank you all so much for the love. I love you so much, Michael. I love you all. Hasta la próxima. Adiós. Om.